Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the live recording of Love Your Love Muscle. I'm Seb from the Transformational Meditation Group, and this group is all about people that want to transform their lives and the lives of others by using meditation and self-regulation techniques. I say live recording because we are recording this live. There is no editing or cutting or anything like that, and it will be broadcasted later on as a recording in about the same way as well. For the non-Patreon members or just followers, they will have this podcast available as a audio file or a real podcast on all the podcast publishing websites. And of course, Patreon supporters get video recording. We are broadcasting this live as video. For those that are listening in on Second Life and seeing my avatar there, I'm actually recording this live on a video as well. Great fun. I like to do it that way because it becomes more real. I just noticed I was watching some YouTube videos, like how much cutting and editing is being done just to make sure that the message is going out in the way people want it. But that's not real. I mean, I make a lot of mistakes while I'm talking. I say, sometimes, but that's how the things are. And I want to be real. I want to get everything out from my heart. That we are very much heart focused. So sometimes I struggle a little bit. I stumble a little bit. English is not my first language, but it doesn't matter. I think that it's real is the most important thing. What we're going to talk about is very real too. Real love, or true love as the show is called. So we're going to talk about that. And then afterwards we're going to pull out our Global Coherence app and we're going to use real love or true love in a short meditation session and send that intention of love out into the world through the Global Coherence app as we tune in with our heart-focused meditation. So I hope you're looking forward to that. I always love this kind of stuff. So yeah, true love, what is it all about? And I always, when I talk about such kind of things, I always like to tend to psychologists. What does the psychologist say about what true love is in, for example, a relationship? So I made some notes. I'm going to pull that up. And let's just first talk about the characteristics of true love. What are the characteristics? So psychologists say, well, a characteristic is the mutual respect. Makes sense, right? You respect each other in a truly loving relationship. You listen to the other part without judgment. You show consideration. And of course, that has to come from both sides. So mutual respect. There's also a deep connection often with true love. Yeah, it goes beyond the superficial. And here's where I think a lot of couples struggle. I mean, where's the deeper connection? It starts often superficial and then things dive into deeper connection, and that's good. We need that deep connection, not only superficial things, but also deeper and spiritual connection to each other. It's a bond that in other, there we go, like I said, it's life. It's a bond that often involves understanding each other's core values, beliefs, and life goals. So perfect, deep connection. Trust and honesty, of course. Trust is the bedrock of all love, basically, but true love, of course, especially. You believe in each other's integrity. You don't think too much around it. I mean, if you're superstitious about something, or suspicious, I have to say, if you have been suspicious about something, it's not really working out right. You have to trust the other person and be honest, of course, honest about your feelings. Don't hide things from your partner. Empathy, important in any relation, I would say, but of course part of true love as well. Deeply understand each other's feelings. Unconditional support. Whatever happens, I am there to support you, and I hope you are there to support me too. Unconditional support. Yeah, whatever comes our way, we support each other. That's true love. Commitment. Yes, of course, the whole thing has to be a commitment. You are committed to each other, like unconditional support, empathy, understanding, committed to making it work as well. common growth, and this is also a thing I find very important. And it has to do with something I realize a lot with people or couples. It's like sometimes love seems to be translated into an ownership or something like that. You own the other person. And it's a bit weird how we do this in language as well. People saying, I have a girlfriend, I have a partner, I have a wife, I have a husband. But in everything that says I have, it actually, for me, it seems like, wow, you're having something, you own it. But what are you actually having? You're having a loving relationship with another person you consider your partner. But what you're having is not your partner. You're having a loving relationship together with your partner. You don't own your partner. And that's something I think, or I notice a lot of people make mistakes, like it becomes an ownership, like you're proud having someone on your side and look at me, I have a partner. I mean, that's not how things work. It is your ego. Then you're just loving your ego boost or something like that. And common growth isn't possible if you own someone. I mean, you don't want the thing you own to become different, yeah, to grow, to maybe become smarter than you or more successful than you. Such sort of things. You really you see that jealousy and in ownership, like, oh wow. So common growth, it has to do with all the other stuff we said as well, the other characteristics as well. Give each other freedom to grow and grow together. Make that relationship grow, make you be a team and grow together is very important in true love. And also appreciating the other person having success, having growth, applaud them. You must support them in everything they do in that way, and also take care of them. I mean, if your partner is going in a direction that you see as, hey, you know what, this is dangerous for you, this is not healthy for you, for example, of course, get that discussion going and say, hey, you know what, this is not going to work out because I see you are going to make a mistake there. And then you have empathy, understanding, all the things we talked about. This all has to click together in true love when it comes to a relationship. Acceptance, another characteristics. Embracing each other's flaws and imperfections. We aren't perfect in longer relationships, true loving relationship. People change over time, not only their mentality, their personality, but also how they look. I mean, hairs become more gray, breasts are going to hang further down. I mean, you get like me, a dead body, you get you get a little bit more fat, and yeah, maybe your career change, you sit down much more, and then you grow you become more wider and bigger, and there's such things happen. I mean, and some people go and do a lot of exercises and get thinner. We all change, we all want to go in certain directions, and this has with acceptance to do. And again, that's again with this ownership. I mean, if you take ownership of your partner and your partner become less attractive physically, and then you say, I don't like you anymore. I mean, that's not true love. Yeah. So, and then they talk about how do you know if you found the one, if you have true love, how do you know? What does it feel like? Well, you feel comfort and safety, of course. You have a healthy communication. You can talk about almost anything, or almost anything. You can talk about anything and everything, right? That you should be comfortable talking about difficult stuff as well. So, same goals and dreams doesn't necessarily have to be. I find it a bit weird that feeling there, but can be. If you have the same goals and the same dreams, doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. As long as you enjoy and support the other in their dreams and their goals. They don't have to be your dreams or your goals, but you can still support them in those goals. You overcome challenges together, of course. If you notice that in your relationship, hey, you know what we did there? Yeah, we went through that. It was a challenge, but we made it through by supporting each other. That's a typical sign that you are in a truly loving relationship. Mutual admiration and inspiration. So there we go again. Like, you don't have to have the same goals or dreams, but you can still admire the other person, your partner, for having their goals and their dreams, and that can be inspiring to both yourself and the other partner. Intuition and gut feeling, and now we're going to get a little bit more to the meditative side, to the spiritual side, to the feeling side. You feel intuitively that this clicks, that this relationship is working out, and you have a good feeling that this is really something special, something you only can have with certain people, not everybody, but certain special people. Your happiness is their happiness. I mean, if you can't be happy for the success of your partner, is it really true love? You have to think about it. They make you want to be a better person. It really goes around and around, right? You have to notice that your partner also wants you to be successful, that wants you to grow and support you in that growth. And again, you think long term, but that comes with the whole package, right? If you want to grow together with someone, it comes with the package. You have to think long term. So yeah, that's from a psychologist perspective, talking about true love. So I read some articles and I put that down for you there. But when we go back to the intuitive part, how do we feel true love, and what is it? And for my own short life, I can say, well, there's so many different kinds of love, and I never really understood, like, oh, is this true love? Is this true love? Is this true love? I mean, a loving relationship with a partner, and then you get kids, and then it's like, oh, there's love too. That's a whole different kind of love again. Is this true love? And when you are like me and do a lot of meditation and really explore who you really are, who am I, what am I, and finding out that you're pure consciousness, having a human experience, and getting in such deep meditations like we do with deep meditation sessions here in my hometown, with a group of people can experience a love that is pure bliss, blissful love. And then I think, oh wow, is this true love? And honestly, I think when we just look at the psychology in a relationship and what is true love there, yeah, psychologists absolutely right. They have a good points. But when you feel that blissful love, when you are in deep meditative state and you're pure, clean consciousness, and that love overwhelms you, that universal, unconditional, blissful love, it's pretty undescribable. Buddhist monks experience this. They say it's the love, it's the oneness you feel. And you also understand, a genuine understanding from the core of your being, that everything is made from love. Even hatred comes out of love. There's something to think about. In the core of everything is love, and I will say that is true love. And if you experience that, if you understand that concept, if you dive deeper into that and experience it often enough, you also are able to love much better. because you can tap from that true love, that source of love, and channel it out, channel it towards other people, which is I would say, an art form in itself to be able to do that, because it takes a lot of effort to send love to people you don't really like, to try to understand someone that you have a bad feeling about, and can transmute that and transform that misunderstanding maybe, and just send love to someone, no matter what, maybe a stranger, just being able to love that person, not in a sexual way. We're not talking about sexual things here. We're talking about genuine love. The sexual act comes out of that in a relationship, of course, but channeling that love, I mean, it's hard to describe when we talk about such things, but I want to give you a little taste of what true love can be like, and I want you to practice sending out and radiating love. And it doesn't really matter if it is that blissful love you experienced during a deep meditation, where you felt that oneness with everything and anything, where you felt that blissful, loving, unconditional love. You can, if you know how that feels, you can also recreate it and channel it and then expand and radiate it outwards into the world. But if you have children, you can think about your firstborn child, or it doesn't even matter if it's your firstborn or the second one or the third one or the seventh one, who knows? But the love you have for your children is also a very true love, right? We all love our children. That love, that feeling of love, we can also radiate out into that electromagnetic field of our heart we often talk about, right? So we can do that, and we can let the Earth's electromagnetic field pick up on that frequency we send out and radiate it outwards into the world. Or just the appreciation, the true love you feel for your partner or your pet, for that not matter, you know? How loving can pets be? I mean, how wonderful it is when your cat or your dog comes next to you and purrs a little, or just crawls next to you, or lays his paw on you. I mean, that's love too. That's care. That's compassion from an animal. You feel that. You can feel that feeling, and you can also create that feeling again and radiate it outwards. So we all are capable of loving. We all are capable of self-regulating ourselves in such a way that we create an inner experience of love, and we're all capable of radiating that outwards. And that's what Heart-Brain Coherence, what the Transformational Meditation Group is all about. Not only sending out love, creating experience inside of us that makes the world change as well. And if you want to know much more about that, what we do every week, every month, and several times a year during courses and workshops, go to the website tmg.cosmicnation.co, and you will learn more about it and join in and experience that and join us together. Okay, let's get started, right? I mean, enough talk. I talk a lot, I think. I'm going to pull up the Global Coherence app, and if you have done so in all the announcement of these podcast sessions, live recording sessions, there's a link to how you can download the Global Coherence app on your device. If you have a heart rate variability sensor, an HRV sensor from HeartMath Institute, you can connect it to this app, and you can measure your pulse variation and create a coherence score that gets added to all the other people that use the app globally. I'm pulling it up right now. Here we go. It's on screen for those that are following along on Odyssey. And I have the sensor with me, but today I'm going to do it without the sensor. I'm just going to join without a sensor, because that's possible too. If you don't have a sensor, you can join either way, and you can join us live if you want to. We're currently only 3 members. That's a bit of a shame, but hey, it's just the way it is. And I saw in a moment ago that there were 7 people globally online, and that changes, of course, all the time. I'm going to join the session, and let's just see how this goes when we don't have um, a, um, a sensor attached. What I found with the sensor that I lost connection all the time when I shared my screen this way. So this is just a beautiful graphics of what it would be like if we add more coherence to the world. It's psychedelic, but that's just the way it is. Okay, let's this thing do its thing and let it add coherence to the global coherence field, and we are going to practice love and radiating love. Okay? Just to center ourselves first, sit up straight, take a comfortable position, take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth and lower your shoulders, loosen your jaw, close your eyes if you want to. Take another nice deep inhale through your nose and exhale all the way out through your mouth. And as you exhale, let the day go, let everything go. One more time, a nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Beautiful. Okay, breathe normally. Just set the intention for yourself that you're going to have some self-care, self-love, just a moment for yourself. You deserve it. At least once a day. Beautiful. Now, breathe slower and deeper. And if you want, if you're watching the video, you can look at that breathing pacer on the screen that's going from left to right and from right to left. And you can make your breath follow that breath pacer. So you can breathe in as it goes to the right and out as it goes to the left. You want some guidance in how to breathe calmly and deeply. Nice, calm, deep breaths, wonderful. Now move your focus into your heart space, the area of your heart. You can help by putting your hand on your chest, right there where your heart is. Focus on your heart space. And imagine that you are breathing through your heart. Just imagine the air flowing in and out of your chest area, breathing through your heart. For those that are joining for the first time, just know that even though you can't physically breathe through your heart, just the focus you have on your heart by imagining breathing through your heart makes that we balance our nervous system, that we balance our heart rate. And it's this focus by breathing through your heart calmly and deeply that creates heart-brain coherence and a high heart coherence. And that creates that coherence score that this app is measuring when you use a sensor. And when we have a balanced nervous system like now and a coherence in our whole body, not only between the brain and the heart, but from the heart through all our other organs as well, information flows much better throughout our nervous system. So now let's create a feeling inside of us of love. What is true love for you? And to help, you can think about a loved one, your partner. You can think back about how that felt when you were in deep meditation and had that bliss experience, that loving, unified love, that unconditional love from the universe. Try to recreate that. Make it as real as possible. If you are imagining a loved one, just imagine hugging that loved one, hugging that person, and radiate love. Fill your body with that love, that care, that compassion, that passion maybe even. Breathe through your heart and fill your body with pure love. And allow to love yourself as well. You have to allow to love yourself, otherwise you can't fill your body with that love either. Come on, make it as real as possible. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it growing inside you, filling your body as you breathe through your heart. And if you notice a smile on your face, if you notice your body getting warm and fuzzy, that's just perfect. It's just a sign that your body is reacting to that inner experience of true love you are creating right now. And also know by doing this, this is so healing. Love is so healing for the body. And you are allowed to experience this. It's nothing to be ashamed about. You are allowed, you have a right to experience this love. Everybody has a right to experience love because we are made from love. We are love. In our core, we are love. Feel that bliss. Feel that light being brighter inside of you and radiate it outwards into that electromagnetic field your heart creates. Just be a light bulb radiating love. Love yourself, love your partner, love your family, love your friends, love the strangers around you, love your enemies. Love that person that gave you a bad day today. Just radiate love. It's all okay. It's what we're all made of. And imagine as you breathe through your heart and you're radiating all that love, imagine that love being picked up by the electromagnetic field of the earth. Let it be taken away. Let that information of love go throughout the earth, around the globe. And everybody that's listening in, everybody that's watching and doing this exercise right now, we are all in different parts of the globe. I know I got comments from people in Australia about my podcast, Hawaii, Europe, Netherlands, UK, Poland, Hungary, so many people around the globe, Norway, of course. So many wonderful people in this group. They're either live right now or listening in. All sending that love, what is for them true love, around the globe. Beautiful. Okay, now breathe normally again. Stop focusing on your heart and become more aware of the room you're in As we just slowly return to the present moment, get back to the more 3D physical world. Notice any sounds in the room and breathe nicely in and out, and slowly move your body back and forth as you become more awake and more aware of the present moment. Wiggle with your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Welcome back, welcome back. Just know how you feel, just creating love inside of you, radiating and outwards. Does it give you energy? Amazing, isn't it? Always when we do these intense sessions like now, I get so pumped up, so much energy. It's not only sending out, it's like you're sending out love, but you're creating more energy for yourself. It's like a battery charging. So beautiful. Well done, everyone. Let's stop this session so we don't get all a headache of those colors on the screen for those that are watching. And see, it just adds nothing. It's okay. Okay, then we know that. Next time I'll do the sensor again, so we add something. Beautiful. Okay, well then we know that as well. It's always nice to learn. But yeah, great. So the app didn't record anything or doesn't add something to the global coherence unless you have a sensor attached. So it's not like faking anything, which is a good thing either. A good thing as well. So great. Okay, let me see. No comments on Odyssey. The comments from people on Second Life. No. Oh, thank you to you as well. Yes. Okay. Well, share your experience in the comment section wherever you are listening into. I'd love to hear your experiences with this. And yeah, allow to love yourself and allow to experience true love. And the way to experience true love is just to, first and foremost, love yourself. And if you are into meditation, this is more self-regulation, what we did now. If you're into deeper meditations, really exploring consciousness, the nature of reality, really go to our website, tmg.cosmicnation.co, and learn more about what we do, and enjoy joining us, and enjoy creating that experience inside of you, experience that blissful, unified, universal, unconditional love that you can experience during deep meditation, and make that universal love part of something that you can recreate and radiate outwards, because that's what the world needs right now, right? There's so much horror going on, people that don't express love. They're expressing fear and hatred, which actually, when you think about it, and like I said all in the start, everything, even that, originates from one core, which is love. You love something so much that you fear you lose it. Yeah? And you start to hate something or someone because it's affecting something that you love. So yeah, love is underlying everything. Take good care. Have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, and week. And I hope to see you back next time. Take care. Namaste.